Two, one. Hey, what's up, guys? JD Venom here, part of Venom Nation Wrestling, and welcome to a live edition of the Getting Over Podcast, episode 21, late night, for your, I guess technically it's Sunday now, for your Hell in a Cell Sunday, October 8th, 2017. Give you guys a quick little work update. We're looking about 2 more weeks out, guys. 2 more weeks out until I go back to my lovely 6 to 3 schedule, which means more reviews on the channel of Raw, SmackDown, regular episodes of the Getting Over Podcast, and yeah, and other fun stuff here on the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, be sure to follow me on Twitter, and like the Facebook page where both links are down below. Tell your friends and family, come and join the JD Venom Nation here on YouTube. And yeah, I'm already lost a win already, but I'm not here alone today. I am here with 2 fan favorite guests as of last time here. First off, I want to introduce the one, the only Gold Standard 000 Ross. How you doing today?
Doing good. I'm ready to talk some Hell in a Cell.
Oh yeah, we are ready for talk for some Hell in a Cell. It's gonna be, no. I guess I'm kind of a little bit looking forward to it, but I know some people are not really looking forward to it. So, but it's gonna be interesting. And also here as well, we got you saw him on my, you may have saw him on my live stream earlier today. Missing jump shots, Kucharamba.
Listen, that's a bit of an understatement, don't you think?
Yeah, you missed a lot of jump shots actually.
Well, you know what? Sierra Hotel India Echo Lima Delta.
So yes, Shield, and I'm glad that you did bring that up, Kuda, because that's a great segue. We're actually gonna start off before we get into the actual preview and predictions of Hell in a Cell tonight here on pay-per-view. We're gonna be talking about some other news in wrestling here that I didn't get to talk about here this week. Let's start with Monday Night Raw, and basically with what happened at the very end of Monday Night Raw. If you guys saw the very end of Monday Night Raw, you saw Roman Reigns in the locker room, Dean Ambrose comes up, Seth Rollins comes up. They are teasing a Shield reunion. The Shield is going to be coming back, and the Shield will face off against the Club. Oh, not the Club. Did I just say the Club? I wish it was. I wish it was the Club, because it'll actually make it more watchable. The Bar, I should say, and The Miz. So that's something that's gonna be looking to be confirmed for TLC. Not as of yet, of course, but that's what they're looking to confirm it for TLC. What are your guys' thoughts about this, Kuda? Let's start with you. What are your thoughts about the possible Shield reunion and the possible opponents of The Miz and The Bar?
Well, I'm pretty sure you get my opinion on this. I was pretty upset that they basically gave away the Shield promo just to get ticket sales for TLC. However, I am glad that they changed the opponents, because originally I thought, really, you're gonna waste a Shield reunion on Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. I was not a fan of that. But since they brought Cesaro into the mix, I thought, you know what, this could be a pretty solid match. So obviously, when they return, it's going to be a huge freaking deal. You're gonna get a big reaction at the pay-per-view. I'm still upset because it was literally the perfect moment at SummerSlam, and if you wanted Roman Reigns to be that top babyface in the company, that would have gotten some easy reaction from the crowd if you get the Shield badge together and win the titles all on the same night. But you know what? It is what it is. So this could be a good match, and the Iron isn't a TLC in Indianapolis.
I believe so. It's in the same arena where Seth Rollins hits Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose in the back with steel chairs. So I believe it is in Indianapolis. I know it's in the same arena. I just don't remember the city.
I heard like they have some history in Indianapolis. That was the place where they first formed. That was the place where they broke up. That was the first place where they had their first match together. Like they got some history in Indianapolis. I think maybe this was a symbolic moment to have them reunite in Indianapolis, but once again, like, I'm just glad that Cesaro's being brought into the mix, because, like, they got nothing going on right now. I don't think people want to see them facing off against Rollins and Ambrose for another time. Plus, like, you can't just put them back with, you can't just have them feud with some other random tag team. So this will be a good mix for them. This is basically a filler pay-per-view going to Survivor Series because Brock's not gonna be there. He might not be back in the company until next year, per se. So, I'm just glad that it's not Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel in the mix for this matchup.
Well, one thing to point out real quick, and I know last time I said that Brock Lesnar may not be back until next year, but little rumors come out, things have changed, how WWE changes stuff on the fly. Now, from what I've been hearing that Brock Lesnar is going to replace John Cena at Survivor Series, and they're going to do most likely a program with Brock Lesnar and Finn Balor at Survivor Series.
Wait, replace how?
Well, because John Cena was supposed to be there, and they need another star there, like another huge draw. So they're probably gonna have Lesnar be there instead of Cena. So that's the rumor right now. So you may have heard here first, or maybe 10th actually, but you heard from me that hey, Brock Lesnar may be at Survivor Series and he may be faced off against Finn Balor. But back to the
Balor?
Huh?
Why Balor though?
Because Paul Heyman and Finn Balor had that one promo where Paul Heyman was like, "Oh, you are probably the best opponent for Brock Lesnar. You're the best in the company, pretty much." So, and you know how WWE wants to build it up. They want to build it up as Beast versus Demon.
Yeah.
You know how WWE wants to do that shit, like. But anyway, back to the point in hand, the Shield. Ross, what do you feel about the Shield? And I'm gonna tell you my thoughts about the Shield reforming.
I'm perfectly fine with it. Reigns now really doesn't have anything to do. He beat John Cena. There's really no programs for him, and Rollins and Ambrose are both kind of in limbo because there's no tag teams on Raw. The Revival are gone. They've already faced Cesaro and Sheamus a few times. There's no real other teams other than Anderson and Gallows, which they'll probably do at some point, but, save it. This is something good in the meantime. It's pretty much the only good thing about Raw right now. So it's making Raw worth watching somewhat, even though it really isn't. At least you have this to watch.
I love for Enzo.
I don't like Enzo.
Well, we'll be talking about Enzo in a little bit.
Yeah, I've turned off Raw before the main event every time the last couple weeks. So, but yeah, like the TLC definitely a filler pay-per-view before the Survivor Series, but it, I don't have any complaints with a Shield versus Bar and Miz TLC match is what I'm assuming it would be. Should be a hell of a match. So it at least get me to watch TLC for that match. So
okay, here we go. This fucking, you know what? WWE, I'm not fucking stupid. I'm not stupid, WWE. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. You have the Shield to come back together, right? Shield, one of the most influential factions of all time. A faction that I loved. Okay? No, I'm not saying it's one of the best of all time, but I did love the faction, though. You're gonna have the Shield to form back together to face off against the Bar and Miz? Why not have them come back together when it's actually meaning something? This means nothing right now. The only reason why you're doing this right now is because you, WWE, are still trying to push the Roman Reigns initiative. You're trying to get this guy over as a babyface, which is clearly not working. So what, you're gonna put him back together with two guys that get cheered heavily in Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, so Roman Reigns can get a positive reaction? We're not stupid. At least I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb at all. What I can say is that they, and what I mean by they, I mean the Shield, they should not be formed back together unless of a particular situation where they're needed to be put back together. Why the Bar and the Miz? Me in particular, if I were to be booking things for WWE, I would have had AJ Styles or Finn Balor heel a long time ago. Well, AJ Styles was heel, but I would have had them together with the club. I would have them together with the club and have the club run roughshod over WWE to where that the Shield will actually be formatted together when it actually would mean something. When they actually have no other choice but to form that together, to form that unit back together to stop the evil faction of the club. You could have done that. You could have brought up, you could have waited. Really, you could have waited a couple of years, actually. You could have brought up, the Undisputed Era. I just call them the Undisputed. Yeah. You know what I mean? With Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, and Adam Cole. That could have made a lot of money right there. But no, WWE, you want to push the Roman Reigns initiative because we know what's going to happen. We know the end game. Reigns, Lesnar, WrestleMania. Which I don't want to fucking see. But we're going to see it. We're going to see it. Not saying it's going to be a bad match, but we're going to see it. And this is just one of those little, I guess you want to call it, one of those roadblocks in the way of getting to that. Having the Shield form back together, having them go over. Yeah, that's great. It's fun. But it shouldn't be at a random TLC event. It shouldn't be at a fucking B-level pay-per-view. It shouldn't be at a pay-per-view that, that's really not really going to do anything as far as buy rates, or not really buy rates, but viewer rates on the WWE Network. That's not going to make people watch Monday Night Raw. We know that. We know that Monday Night Raw is in the shitter right now. We know that SmackDown's in the shitter right now. The product's bad. And you're desperate. You're desperate to get ratings. You're desperate to appease to the fans. I don't think this is going to work. Again, I like seeing them together. It's going to be cool when they come out for their entrance. You know they're going to come through the crowd. They may wear their original attire. Well, Roman Reigns is still wearing that same attire. But regardless of the fact, you know what I mean? It's going to be cool. When we see it, I'm going to pop for it. Not saying I'm not going to pop for it. But the long-term effect to this is not going to be well for WWE. Because, again, at the end of the day, it's to push Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania. And that's all I got to say about that. Moving on.
It's really sad that Reigns has to have all this stuff happen for him just for the crowds to get behind him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, anyway. Moving on. We're moving on to our next, I guess the next little piece here before we get into, we got a couple more pieces here before we get into, the predictions here. Let's talk about Enzo Amore. Enzo Amore, who recently turned heel, apparently, on 205 Live on Monday Night Raw. He's been getting beat up. He's been getting put down by the Cruiserweight division, and also as well by Braun Strowman off of Monday Night Raw off air.
Out of nowhere.
And me in particular, I'm all about the Cruiserweights. I have a Cruiserweight Classic t-shirt. I reviewed the Cruiserweight Classic last year on my other channel, Venom Nation Wrestling, and I was all about the Cruiserweights. I was pumped for the Cruiserweight division, hoping, this is before they made the announcement of them going to Raw, hoping there will be a NXT staple. But no, WWE is like, the Cruiserweights, we're gonna fuck that up. That's pretty much what it is. They brought him on over to Monday Night Raw, and as soon as I heard that announcement, I was like, this is not good. This is not good. You take that. You take Cedric Alexander and Kota Ibushi. You take Kota Ibushi and Brian Kendrick. You take Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. You take Zack Sabre Jr. and Grand Metalik. You take all those great matches that we've seen from the Cruiserweight Classic, you crumble it up, you put it inside your asshole, and you shit it right back out. That's what you did with the Cruiserweight division. And now we end up with Enzo Amore, who's clearly a fucking joke as a wrestler, is the Cruiserweight champion. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Now you got this guy apparently as a heel, and you got this guy, you know, really looking like a total asshole on TV. I mean, he's fucking annoying as shit, but be that as it may. Kuda, what are your thoughts about this? What are your thoughts about, you know, Enzo being on 205 Live, being in the Cruiserweight division, and him just making a mockery out of pretty much everything in WWE right now?
I don't know if you saw the ratings already, but for WWE 2K18, Enzo Amore is 74 in the game, which is pretty much at the bottom of the list.
Pretty much so.
He's currently the Cruiserweight champion. He's currently the Cruiserweight champion. I think he's funny some of the times, but yeah, they're really trying with this Enzo angle. Like, they're even having the Cruiserweights main event Raw, like having the last slot. Now, to be fair, I wouldn't say that's much, since like they have the women wrestlers main event Raw as of late. That's how much nobody cares anymore, because people pretty much tune out of Raw by that time. I know I do.
Yeah.
But when I noticed that they had Enzo closing Raw, I'm thinking, oh wow, they're really trying to get people to watch 205 Live, which still isn't working.
No.
I just don't know. I feel like I'm the only person that thinks like Enzo's like whole heel gimmick is kind of cringe, because I think you forgot to mention that whole Twitter beef that he had with Corey Graves, where he basically just brought up his concussions that basically kept him out of wrestling. Enzo was basically calling him out. I thought it was for Cheap Heat. Even if it was for Cheap Heat, that stuff was pretty cringe to look at, and it's like, come on, dude. Like, this is actual stuff like he can't wrestle because of. I just don't know. Like, it's pretty weird to see how far WWE's letting Enzo go with how much of a mockery he's making of other people when he has a lot of backstage heat himself. I feel like it's pretty much. I've said this since the beginning. I'm the one that called Enzo winning the Cruiserweight Championship. I said that it was something that nobody wanted to see, but it was going to happen, and it happened. And basically, it was a slap in the face to everyone else who's been working their asses off to even get noticed in the Cruiserweight division, to have Enzo come down there and like basically be there just to be a ratings draw for 205 Live. And it's a slap in the face to them, because I think we can all agree here that Enzo is still not a good wrestler, no matter how long he's been in developmental. Like, you can clearly see it in the ring, like, people that he goes up against, they pretty much have to carry Enzo the entire matchup. So, I'm just doing what I always do in these cases. I try to see where WWE's going with these angles. It's not looking that way for me right now, as this turning out well. The whole Enzo, like, we all saw this coming when they broke up Enzo and Cass to begin with. Like, Enzo's probably going to end up in the Cruiserweight division, probably just for ratings draw, and it's happening. And we're seeing how it's turning out, and it's not turning out well. So, I don't know. We just gotta wait and see on this one. But Enzo's got to tread lightly with the stuff he says on Twitter, because it's not, people are taking the stuff he says the wrong way, or he's just gonna end up another Baron Corbin and just end up in the doghouse.
Well, and I mean, you brought up a good point too about the whole third hour and with Enzo Amore. The reason why they're doing that is because WWE basically stated, and this is really coming from Vince McMahon, that they want to get the important parts out of the way, the main event stuff, if you will, within the first 2 hours. So that tells me two things. One, you don't care about the third hour. You knew it was a mistake making a third hour for Monday Night Raw. If you don't care about the third hour, you're basically saying that. And number two, you're saying that fuck the cruiserweights, let's put them out there to close the show, because the third hour sucks anyway and no one's watching. That's the least amount of viewers. That's what I see from that. But going on to Ross, what are you thinking about the whole Enzo Amore thing? Him being the cruiserweight division, him being the cruiserweight champion.
I think it's fine that he's in the division. I mean, what else is he gonna really do? he could just job every week.
Good.
And, you know,
Good.
that's the only other option.
Good.
I guess he could do that. But,
He'd be the Mojo Rawley on Monday Night Raw. Good.
yeah.
And we're gonna be talking about that asshole in a second too.
It's either that.
Mojo's not a jobber. He's just going through some issues right now with his tag team partner. They'll be back.
Shut the fuck up.
But like I just can't stand him. Like I've turned off Raw before the main event the last couple of weeks that they've done cruiserweights in the main event, just because I don't care. Like I'm past the point of caring about the cruiserweights. Like the last hope that I kind of cared about the cruiserweights was just Neville, but now Neville's not champion, so it's like who cares? And I mean, I heard Kalisto's now in the cruiserweight division. I mean, what do you freaking do? That's not gonna do anything. Like the cruiserweight division's pretty much dead. Like so. They can do whatever they want. You're gonna have to do a lot more to get me to start caring about this division again.
Yeah.
Like getting Austin Aries back, like doing something big, like something like along those lines.
Yeah, get like it has to be like somebody like Ricochet or like fucking just
Yeah.
like just something like that, like
Yeah,
Will
didn't they sign
Ospreay.
Somebody like that? Didn't they sign somebody like that? Like Flip Jordan, I think his name is.
Leo Rush.
Leo Rush.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's in NXT. He's actually where he needs to be right now. He don't need to be on the fucking main roster.
No, he'll just try and get his shit over.
Yeah.
Same with Mike Bennett.
Yeah, well, yeah. Mike Ben's already jobbing. Like what the fuck happened to Mike Ben? He debuted fucking how long ago? 4 months ago, 3.5 months ago, and look at him now.
Yeah, Maria got pregnant. Life comes at you fast.
Fucking balls, man. Well, anyway, speaking of balls, that's a bad segue. But anyway, we're talking about NXT.
Where's that go?
No, because I was thinking about Boy and Bay of the Week, but I forgot about talking about one more thing here. All right, but anyway, last but not least, before we get into Boy and Bay of the Week and This Week in Wrestling, we gotta talk about the major thing to come out this week. For me personally, by announcement by Twitter, by fans, by Triple H, the War Games. The War Games, the Match Beyond, is coming back to NXT TakeOver War Games. It's gonna be in Houston. I cannot fucking wait for this.
Are you going?
Hell no, I'm not. I am not going to Houston.
Really?
No, you know what? I may consider it. I may consider it. But here's the thing though.
Years. You gotta put that to the side.
See, but here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I don't believe that this is gonna be the one and only time that we're gonna see this match in WWE. It's the first time. It's definitely not gonna be the last time. Once WWE sees how much buzz this match is gonna be surrounding this match going up into the event, you don't think they'll do that for next year's Survivor Series? They'll probably do that for next year's Survivor Series. That'll be fucking amazing.
Do you think they're gonna do WCW's original version, or do you think there's gonna be modified rules for their own version?
So here, I hope it's the original rules. If you guys don't know, the original rules, okay. Now, spoiler alert. If you are watching this video right now, I do not want to see any fucking, anything in the comment section or at the end of this video or in the chat. Shut the fuck up, all right. If you don't want to hear it, please leave. But the match for War Games at NXT TakeOver Houston is going to be Sanity of Eric Young, Killian Dane, and Alexander Wolf versus the Undisputed, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, and Adam Cole, baby, versus Roderick Strong and Authors of Pain. Now that's the only thing I don't really agree with. Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong together, I don't know how that's gonna be combined together.
Yeah,
I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Maybe they'll have to pay or it could be face. That's probably the only way I can see, because I can't see Roderick Strong being a heel in this match. I do see Roderick Strong turning heel in this match, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that another day. But the rules of this match is that this is not, and the way that this match is with the 3 teams, this is not the original concept. The original concept were 2 teams of 4. Okay. Basically, the way that it works, there was a coin flip, kayfabe, of course, a kayfabe coin flip, and whoever wins, they get to have their man to enter next. So, one man from one team, one man from another team starts off in the match. I believe like every 5 minutes, the next, basically the next person of the other team will go in, and they alternate back and forth. Basically, after all 8 men are in the ring, basically it's no holds barred up until, someone submits and says that they quit. So pretty much it's just an all-out war. That's why I call it war games. But this match here is personified to have the heels get the upper hand and to have the baby face at the very end come in and clean house and have the crowd very hot. Just synonymous, like, War Games history, you always had, like, Arn Anderson and somebody else to start off in the match. It's probably either, like, Dusty Rhodes or fucking, like, or, like, Barry Windham or somebody like that will actually start off in the match. But I can't wait. We're gonna have the 2 rings. We're gonna have the 2 rings. We're gonna have the one big steel cage over the 2 rings. It's gonna be great. And I can't wait for it. I really never thought I would never see this match in my life on a WWE show. So I just simply can't wait for it. Ross, what do you think about the War Games? Or if you have any War Games memories, of course, let me know. And just like are you as hyped as I am? Am I overreacting to this? Well, let me know.
I'm not as hyped as you are, like, not at all. But I wasn't as big of a WCW fan. Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of War Games. I think there are certain good War Games matches, but the majority of them that I've seen, I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know if it was because it's WCW or it's 80s wrestling. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe that I wasn't feeling it. I don't know. But I think maybe a modern twist, modern style of wrestling could pique my interest in this match a little more. But as of right now, I'm not that excited for it. But with it being NXT and everything, like, I'm not expecting it to be bad. So, like, I think it'll be an entertaining match. It's just, right now, I'm just not really feeling it.
Okay. All right. And me in particular, I believe that, like, with modern wrestling, with the 2 rings and everything, like, we can see a lot of 6 spots. Like, seriously, like, you probably see like a double springboard from one ring to another, and like that's why I'm excited for it, because I'm thinking about modern wrestling along with the old school concept. So that's what I'm really thinking about.
They can be a lot more creative in this day and age.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why I'm really excited for it for the most part. But what is your thoughts about War Games coming back? And are you excited for it, or if not, let us know.
Man, when I first heard the news drop, I was at work, and it was my buddy that texted me saying they're bringing War Games back for NXT. I thought he was joking, but I looked it up, and no, they were serious. I just have to see how this came about. Like, I just want to see the story behind it, why this is being brought back for this specific situation. Obviously, we know that the Undisputed Era, they recently debuted in NXT, and they're running things right now. And, Sanity, they've been the target of the attacks. And I just want to see how Authors of Pain gets involved. Really, I want to see how I want to see how Roderick Strong got involved in this whole situation, why he's teaming with the Authors of Pain, because that's really the only part that confuses me other than that. I'm not a War Games expert. I haven't watched many matches. Now that it's coming back, I will try to tune into some old matches on the network, just so I'm prepared. I'm expecting WWE to have put their own twists on the match because I don't expect them to fully take everything that WCW had with the original matches. I was more shocked that they actually gave NXT this is like the first War Games match in 20 years. So I'm surprised that they let NXT have it. Really, I figured if they were ever going to bring it back, Vince would save it for the main roster. But since it's NXT, you will expect that they're going to go all out for this match now because that's just what NXT does. Whenever it's TakeOver, that's basically their WrestleMania, and that's their time to shine on the network. So they just give it their all out, and I fully expect them. One funny thing that I did mention to my friend, I would never expect the first War Games match in 20 years to feature ROH stars and Eric Young in it. I just thought that was pretty funny to me. But yeah, other than that, I expect this to be. It just made like this match. It just made NXT Takeover that much more something to look forward because we already have. We also have Drew McIntyre facing Andreas Almas, I think his name is.
Andrade Cien Almas.
Yeah.
Almas for the NXT title. I think that's gonna be a good match.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be real
Almas
good.
is super underrated. I don't know if you guys feel the same.
Oh no, he's probably the best bell to bell wrestler in NXT. He's that good, I think.
I feel like he's due to get called up anytime soon. It was just they didn't have the right angle for him at the time, but this heel turn's definitely helped him out a bit and giving him a manager as well. So I feel like I don't know if he's gonna beat Drew McIntyre for the title, but I'm just getting away from the point of this. But that's gonna be a match on Takeover, so it just made Takeover that much more watchable, and it's already contention with Survivor Series as the event of the weekend for that match.
Well,
so
it is
I'm
gonna be the
excited.
event of the weekend. Survivor Series is gonna suck cock. I don't even know what the hell's gonna be on the card, but it's gonna be horrible. I can tell you that much.
It's just a wait and see moment at this point. But War Games is definitely something to expect for Survivor Series weekend now, basically. But no, seriously, you gotta consider going, Justin. I know it's Houston and all, but it's like
No, the only thing is I just don't think my work schedule will allow it. That's probably what it is, most likely. So.
okay, that's fair.
But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm very excited for it, and just because that, I always like old school concepts coming back with a twist. You have tournaments now, which was synonymous back in the day in NWA and WCW, and even WWF with the King of the Ring. Now they're bringing back tournaments. They had the shark cage, stipulation, back in NXT, and look, they had like 25 shark cage matches ever since, in WWE. Now they're bringing back War Games. Now, here's my thing, and this is actually gonna get us into, Hell in a Cell and everything in just a moment here. I hope to God that they do not make this a yearly thing with the War Games on the main roster. NXT I am fine with because NXT, they will actually develop a good storyline going into it. But knowing the main roster, it won't be a good storyline. Get rid of these gimmick pay-per-views. Get rid of Hell in a Cell. Get rid of TLC. Get rid of Extreme Rules. Because, a lot of these pay-per-views that have gimmicks really water down the actual match itself. But that's just my opinion.
I think one gimmick pay-per-view that should stay is Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank, I'm fine with.
If anything,
I'm fine with Money in the Bank because Money in the Bank is actually Money in the Bank I'm okay with.
Here's a take for me. I feel like over the past few years, I think Money in the Bank is like slowly like dethroning Survivor Series as one of the big four pay-per-views.
Oh, it been have ever since 2011. It dethroned in my opinion.
I thought like I'd be crazy to think that, but it's true. Like Survivor Series hasn't had that big nostalgia factor. I feel like they are trying to give those big match feels, but I feel like Money in the Bank has just done a better job with like being an important pay-per-view in the pay-per-view schedule for WWE.
I know that we're off track a little bit, but you're speaking of Survivor Series. Like, who fucking idea was it to do Bragging Rights and Survivor Series pay-per-views back to back?
Yeah, that was
also a weird stretch. Yeah,
that was so stupid. But anyway, being as it may, yeah, that is it for the news. Let's get into our boy and bae of the week. Well, I'm gonna start off with my boy of the week. And my boy of the week is a man who defended his NXT Championship against Roddy Strong on this past week NXT. It was a hell of a match, brutal match, hard-hitting match, and more development and storyline with Roderick Strong and the Undisputed Era, and this man who is my boy of the week, Drew McIntyre. Congratulations, Drew McIntyre, for again retaining his NXT championship. And, he's going to go up against, again, spoiler alert, Andrade Cien Almas at NXT TakeOver Houston, or War Games, I should say now. But, Drew McIntyre is my boy of the week. Kuda, who's your boy of the week?
Just a little thing. I like that they're calling it NXT TakeOver War Games. I don't know if that's like a big deal, but I just miss when they did those for NXT TakeOvers, like a specific name title.
Oh, yeah.
I just think that's pretty cool. But my boy of the week, well, I don't know if I'm breaking rules here, but I have two boys of the week.
Wow.
And they're twins, as a matter of fact. My boys of the week goes to the Usos.
All right, then tag teams are okay, yeah.
I feel like their promo last Tuesday, I should say, on SmackDown, that was probably, man, this heel turn is like, their promo abilities have gone top notch, and just their delivery to like feed off of each other. I've never enjoyed the Usos more than I have ever since this heel turn for them, where they just turn into badasses that just like they know what the next person is going to say, and they make you believe that, oh shit, they're actually gonna take this match on Sunday. So I just gotta say the Usos are my boys of the week just for their promo delivery, just so that their improvement as a tag team together.
All right. So who's your boy of the week, Ross?
My boy of the week is Kevin Owens.
Oh.
He's been on a roll. Closed out SmackDown by kicking Shane's ass and making a statement heading into the Hell in a Cell match. So gotta give it to him.
All right. So So those are three hefty boys of the week. All right. So let's talk about Bay of the Week. So my Bay of the Week is a woman who is apparently in a feud now with Alexa Bliss for the Women's Championship on Raw. I have nothing else to say because the women's division right now on both Raw and SmackDown sucks. Mickie James is my Bay of the Week. Ross, who is your Bay of the Week?
My Bay of the Week is going to be getting a title shot coming up at NXT War Games. Kairi Sane, who made her first match on the weekly episode this week. So, I just kind of picked her by default because the both women's divisions are kind of lacking on the main rosters.
Yeah. And I'm surprised I was able to get Mickie James. So, Kairi Sane's Bay of the Week for Ross. What about you, Kuda? Who's your Bay of the Week?
Mickie James, just simply because she's getting opportunities now on the Raw roster, and they're finally noticing that she's a part of the roster.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Bay of the Week is Mickie James. All right. So before we get into the last but not least, we have This Week in Wrestling, and we get into our Hell in a Cell pay-per-view predictions. This Week in Wrestling happened, good God, 11 years ago today, 11 years ago today. WWE with a pay-per-view of WWE No Mercy. And, just going through the card here is, it brings back a lot of memories of a time in wrestling where we just changed away from, a little bit after the Attitude Era, probably a couple years after the Attitude Era, and we're right into the thick of things in the Ruthless Aggression Era. In the dark match, we had Jimmy Wang Yang defeated Sylvan.
Oh my God!
Is this the one where
Is this 2006?
Oh yeah, baby.
didn't MVP debut at this pay-per-view?
Oh yeah, it is. Matt Hardy defeats Gregory Helms. Paul London and Brian Kendrick with Ashley Massaro, by the way, defeated Idol Stevens and Casey James with Michelle McCool.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah, and it only gets better from here. MVP.
This is basically what we're dealing with now. The fucking brand split pay-per-views that we don't want.
MVP defeated Marty Garner. Mr. Kennedy defeated The Undertaker by disqualification. Rey Mysterio defeated Chavo Guerrero, who was with Vicky Guerrero, in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Chris Benoit defeated... I shouldn't have done that. William Regal. And in our main event, King... Yeah! Defeated Batista, Bobby Lashley, and Finlay in a fatal 4-way for the World Heavyweight Championship. And there you go. That's This Week in Wrestling. WWE No Mercy 2006. What were you guys thought about the show, if you guys remember the show?
Terrible.
Yeah, I don't remember the show being that good, but I do remember watching it.
All right.
It was terrible, as I remembered it.
You remember?
My favorite thing to point out was how MVP was supposed to be a heel, but JBL still trashed him on commentary. I thought that was pretty weird. In fact, JBL was the one that started the MVP looks like a Power Ranger memes.
All right, so that was This Week in Wrestling, Boy and Baby of the Week. We did a little bit of wrestling news, and there we go. You guys ready for Hell in a Cell predictions?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Hell in a Cell is tonight live from the Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan.
Yes.
On
Yes.
pay-per-view in the WWE Network. The theme song is Breaking Out of Hell by Airborne. And
of the Little Caesars Palace or Arena.
Little Caesars Arena, yeah. And the sponsors are KFC and WWE 2K18, which comes out this week. Let's get to the card. We got our, I guess it was going to be our Mountain Dew or KFC pre-show main event. It is the Hype Bitches, hopefully for the last time, of Zack Ryder, woo woo woo, you know it, and Mojo Bitch, little fucking cocksucker, versus Shelton Benjamin, the gold standard.
Hey, no stopping me now.
And Chad Gable. These guys are going to win. Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, they were just recently brought together as a tag team. WWE's not using them. They have Shelton Benjamin come back, and not for them to be used right now. But, hey, at least they're going to be on the pre-show, right? This is going to be all about the Hype Bitches, and I can't wait for Zack Ryder to just bash Mojo Bitch's brains in and have his fucking brains all over the canvas, and having the pay-per-view going off the air early because Mojo's dead and Zack Ryder went too far and he killed him. Okay, that's not gonna happen, but I just can't wait for the heel turn for Zack Ryder, and you know it's coming, man. And hopefully this gives Zack Ryder a chance to become in the mid-card. You know, maybe going after the United States title or on AJ Styles or something like that. Who knows? But yeah, who you guys got in this match? I got Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
Man, just a small thing, like, don't you ever feel like the Andre the Giant Battle Royal trophy is a waste? Because Mojo Rawley won it this year. What's he done?
Yeah,
Like,
he had that one promo when we was talking about when he was with those little kids, and that was a red flag for me.
No, like, the person he beat to win it, he's done more this year than Mojo has. He's won WWE Championship.
He sucks. Mojo Rawley.
Like,
Mojo Rawley's terrible. Like, I don't know what WWE even season this guy.
I don't know why they had him win in the first place. Like, the best winner of that Battle Royal was Cesaro, and that's not saying much.
Well, it's Gronk. That's why.
Well, yeah,
I think the winner of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal is like the new Madden curse. Like, you win it, like, you have a bad year.
I guess so.
Now that you say that, I feel like they're gonna, like, plug that every time they have it now. It's like, who will break the Andre the Giant curse?
Yeah, it's gonna be the new WrestleMania streak.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, but who you got, Kuda?
I just have Gable and Benjamin. They've been building up to the breakup of the Hype Bros for some time now. I feel like this is something that we're probably gonna see on the next SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view, Zack Ryder versus Mojo Rawley.
SmackDown, huh?
Or it could be a kickoff match for Survivor Series.
Yeah, please, God. No, not even that. Like, matter of fact, just put this on Superstars or something. I don't give a fuck about this.
Superstars even still around?
Or main event, one or the other. I don't know.
Like the new heat for them, the new Sunday Night Heat.
Or Shotgun Saturday Night. One or the other. But Ross, who you got? Who you got in this match?
Gotta go with my boy, Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Pros are gonna job out.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Well, hopefully, Mojo Rawley breaks his neck in the process, and hopefully he's wheelchair bound. Yeah, that's what I hope.
You want him to be like Draws?
No, well, no. At least Draws could do stuff like blink and eat and talk and shit. I want Mojo to be a vegetable. That's what I'm saying. The only thing he does is like raise his like right eyebrow. That's it. That's all I want him to do. All right, so anyway, let's go on to our first match of the show, or first match we're going to be talking about here on the show. We're going to be talking about the glorious Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. Very long time Dolph Ziggler mark here. And, here's my thing. Ziggler is on his way out of WWE, and I am quite upset about that. He's on his way out.
Thank God.
Shut up. They had him, or have him rather, in this gimmick where he's copying other people's interests. Pretty fucking stupid. You got Bobby Roode, who really hasn't really been on TV, which I'm okay with. I'm cool with that he really hasn't really been on TV. But, you needed him to go up against somebody first. And, why not? Why not Dolph Ziggler? And, because Dolph Ziggler is a great in-ring worker, too. So, at the end of the day, we already know that Bobby Roode is going to win. It's his first pay-per-view. He's not going to lose his first pay-per-view on the main roster. So, the only thing is, I don't really like face Bobby Roode. I don't know why they term him face. My thing is that they have him face at first because they are trying to get the crowd behind him, so when you turn his heel, it will actually what matter. So I can see him turning heel eventually. I actually see Bobby Roode turning heel by the end of the year or at the beginning of 2018. So that's just me. But anyway, Ross, who you got in this match? Who you got in this match between Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler?
I go with Bobby Roode. Just doesn't seem to make any sense for him to lose this match. Seems like the WWE likes him, so I don't see any outcome with him losing. I want to believe that it'll be a good match just because of the two names, but Ziggler, what has he really done? Since his feud with Miz, he hasn't really done a whole lot. So, I hope I'm wrong, but I know for sure that Roode will pick up the victory here.
Alright. So it looks like, going with Bobby Roode. What about you, Kudu?
Right about one thing, I do not like face Bobby Roode at all.
Yeah.
And I'm the complete opposite of you. I used to like Ziggler, but man, this guy's been trying to be Shawn Michaels for the last 5 years. I've lost interest in him. And hopefully you're right about the rumors that he's on his way out, because there's nothing left for him to do in WWE. They dropped the ball on him numerous amount of times, and it's just a point where you don't care about him anymore. He's just been that stale for these last couple of years. So it's just...
No, go ahead.
I don't know, it's just going to be an easy victory for Roode. Hoping it's a good match, but also, again, hoping that they turn him heel, because we do not want to face Bobby Roode in our lives.
Hopefully he goes to New Japan. Dolph Ziggler. I really hope he does go to New Japan or Ring of Honor somewhere, because he reminds me of Cody Rhodes. Once WWE sees that, we lost him. He's actually pretty good after all. They'll end up bringing him back. I can definitely see that maybe within the next 3 years from now, something like that. So, but anyway, on to our next contest here. We have Randy Orton versus Rusev. This feud I really don't give a shit about, except for Rusev, of course. You know what I mean? Masturbation Celebration for the win. You know what I mean? Randy Orton is really lost in the shuffle. He needs to go to Monday Night Raw. He needs to be a heel. the only thing is that I already know that I want Rusev to win. I wish he will win. I'm gonna hope he wins. I'm gonna say everything in support to Rusev, but I know Randy Orton's gonna win. That's my pick. RKO out of nowhere in 1, 2, 3. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck because Randy Orton doesn't need this victory. Rusev, and remember, guys, you remember when Rusev was supposed to win the WWE Championship instead of Jinder Mahal? Look where the fuck we're at now. Terrible. But going with Randy Orton for the win. Kuda, who you have in this match?
I literally have no comment about this match. Randy Orton's winning.
All right. Wow. Quick and
It's not even me trying to be funny. Like, I don't care about Randy Orton as a sport right now.
do you hear voices inside your head?
I hear voices in my head saying that I hate this guy right now. Like, literally all his feuds right now is RKO out of nowhere. Boom, done. Like, how am I supposed to get behind him? Maybe it's just because he's face. Like, just turn him heel or, like, send him to Raw. Yeah, maybe. There might be stuff going on for him because, like, how am I supposed to care about a guy that lost to Jinder Mahal 3 pay-per-views in a row?
Well, Randy Orton himself, he said on the Edge of Christian podcast saying that, yeah, he hates being face. Like, he just despises being face. So hopefully, eventually, he gets to turn back to be a heel. So, but he's gonna turn back heel. He's like the fucking chameleon. He's like Kane and Big Show that goes heel, face, heel. But Randy Orton doesn't turn as much though. So, I mean.
Honestly, take me back to the days like 2008, 2009, where Randy Orton was just punning people's family members and making out with Triple H's wife. Those were the days of heel Randy Orton.
Oh yeah. You remember the one promo Randy Orton says, "I'll fuck your sister." Oh, that didn't come out. That didn't come out on TV. I forgot. Sorry. All right. Anyway. Ross, who do you have for this match?
Easy does it.
I'm gonna be optimistic here. I'm gonna go with Rusev. I
Good.
don't think he's gonna win clean. I don't think he'll win clean, but he's gonna win.
You think Aiden English is gonna have anything to do with that?
He could. I can see Aiden English getting hit with RKO, and then Rusev capitalizes.
Here's the thing about the whole situation with Aiden English and Rusev. I forgot what day it was, but it's Rusev Day. Like, I hope WWE actually celebrates that every single year. Like, it's amazing. Rusev Day. Like, every day, or not every day, every year at I guess at midnight or at noon, however you want to do it. You just gotta do the masturbation celebration. You gotta do 10 quick pumps. Let me put myself back on camera here. You gotta do 10 quick pumps of the masturbation celebration. You know what I mean? Get yourself a nice arm and shoulder workout. You know what I mean? And you can have those penises, come out of your hands. It's fucking amazing. But anyway, we're all going with Randy Orton. Oh no, Ross, you're going with Rusev. You're a smart man. I wish I can go with Rusev, but I want to go with Rusev. I want Rusev to win, but I know Randy Orton's gonna win. Hopefully I'm proved wrong. All right, on to the next match of this very, very lovely show. We're going to be going into the phenomenal AJ Styles and Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, who has the fucking, the worst receding hairline I've ever seen in my life. Baron Corbin, the guy that jobbed out to John Cena at SummerSlam, looked like a little bitch. Baron Corbin, the man that was supposed to win the WWE Championship, but yeah. His career is fucked. His career is so fucked, is Baron Corbin. WWE said, oh, we're going to have him lose the Money in the Bank briefcase because we're going to make him more menacing. We're going to make him more of a menacing heel. And, he's going to be more, have more of an edge to him. I see the same fucking Baron Corbin that I've been seeing every week. Where's this fucking brutal Baron Corbin that you're supposed to be, availing to us ever since he lost Money in the Bank briefcase? It's been the same Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin has a promo, kind of like Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle has a promo, I'm off track here. Kurt Angle has a promo, like whenever he's a fucking general manager on Raw, he sounds like, alright guys, you will be, okay, I'm looking at the wrong camera, this camera, okay, you will be in a tag team match tonight against Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Oh, wrong camera. Okay, I'm over here. Like, that's the type of promo that fucking Baron Corbin has. Like, Baron Corbin, like, he moves around like a snake. You know what I mean? Kind of moves like Dean Ambrose a little bit when he does his promo. It's not believable when I hear fucking Baron Corbin speak on the mic. Back to the match itself. AJ Styles is gonna win. I don't see Baron Corbin winning. If AJ Styles loses his match, why? That's all I gotta say is why? Why? That's all I can really say. But Ross, so you got this match here, AJ Styles and Baron Corbin for the United States Championship.
Okay. This one I'm kind of torn on, but what kind of settled the tiebreaker for me was just the fact that Baron Corbin lost to Ty Dillinger.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I'm glad that you're mentioning that. How come Ty Dillinger's on this match?
He should be in the match. Why not? Throw him in the match.
Ask Road Dogg.
Like, something like that just screams like, okay, you're trying to paint this picture that Corbin's really struggling, and then he's just gonna, out of nowhere, just beat AJ Styles. Like, that, I just see that coming a mile away.
So you're going. So who you going with?
I'm going Corbin.
Going Corbin. Okay, Corbin for the.
I'm gonna say he wins. They could do a DQ. It wouldn't surprise me if they do a DQ and continue the feud, but I'm just gonna pick Corbin outright.
Yeah, I mean, if AJ Styles doesn't win, it is gonna be a DQ for sure. That's what I personally think. But anyway, Kuda, who you got in this match? This shitty match.
Man, AJ Styles deserves better. He should be in contention for the WWE Championship right now, not this. I mean, Baron Corbin deserves better too, but clearly it's over for him. Man, I don't understand why they just couldn't make this a triple threat match with Ty Dillinger. Like, why not give the guy a chance? Like, he's a good in-ring performer. He can handle himself. Like, Road Dogg, fuck you. Anyway, I'm probably just gonna go. I'll probably go AJ Styles in this match because if Corbin wins this, it won't make any sense.
Help us all.
But then again, Enzo Amore, he won the Cruiserweight title, so nothing makes sense.
Please don't remind me of that. Please don't remind me of that.
How you doing?
Not good. At all. Anyway, going on to our next match here, and, you know what? I'm getting this match out the way right now. Who am I fucking kidding? I'm gonna get this fucking match out of the way right now because we all fucking know that this match is gonna be shit. The worst WWE champion of all time. This fucking roided monkey freak, juicy hair.
Monkey, Justin, that's racist.
I didn't mean like that.
That's okay then.
It'll be fine. But this fucking cock Vein Mahal, alright?
Oh.
This guy got roll maps all over his fucking body. You know what I mean? Got the town hall over here. Got the fucking gym over here. Got the Denny's over here. Got the fucking the crackheads the crackhead house over here. The crack house. Motherfucker, man. You know what? This match is gonna be terrible. It's gonna be awful. It's gonna be bad. And the worst part about it is, Jinder Mahal is gonna win. He's going to win. He's going to win. And you wanna know why? Because they're going to India. WWE really thinks that India really gives a fuck about Jinder Mahal. The numbers don't show it. Yeah, they care more about what was the name from the not Cruiserweight Classic, from the main because Kavita Devi cares about her more. They care about obviously they care about Roman Reigns because they really think he is a god for some reason. And Roman Reigns, they really care about this guy. Sasha Banks. Seth Rollins, they care all about those other wrestlers more than Cock Vein Mahal. So what's the issue, WWE? Are you giving this some excuse for us to try to watch, or no, not even try to watch, but just try to give us this excuse to keep the title in Mahal? I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the WWE Championship, right? Like, am I missing something with this? The WWE Championship, the same belt that Bruno, that superstar Billy Graham, and Hulk Hogan, and Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Diesel, just everybody that ever held that title. You're telling me that this is the worst? This is the fucking worst WWE title feud of all time. And it's not even close. It is not even close. You got fucking, Jinder Mahal doing fucking racist jokes and Shinsuke Nakamura talking on the mic. I love Shinsuke, just not when he's talking. And his English is not even that bad, but when you have him talk too much, the fans are not gonna grasp it. Have him only talk when he's all like, if I kick you in the head, I'll kill you, or something like that, or something like just have him say like 2 or 3 words or something like that. Kinga strong style. I'll kick you in nuts or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is a terrible feud. And the worst thing about it is the wrong guy's gonna win again. You're gonna have Jinder Mahal, who is still rumored. At this point, he's still rumored to have the title until WrestleMania. Fuck me gently with a chainsaw, why don't you?
WrestleMania? Where are you getting these rumors from?
You know what? You know what? I just know. I know these things, Kuda. I know these things and I hear things. But anyway, I'm hearing that he's holding the title to WrestleMania. Now, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. I didn't even see the betting odds on this, because you usually know how those bet odds come out and
You better be wrong. Have you seen the crowds for SmackDown as of late?
Yeah, well, they're gonna blame it on AJ Styles probably. Look, AJ, you're not as over as you thought you were. You know what I mean? Probably gonna do that shit, but unfortunately, I am going with Jinder Mahal. Unfortunately, it's the same thing with Rusev and Randy Orton. I hope that I'm wrong. I'm hoping that I'm wrong about this, but I want Shinsuke Nakamura to win. I just don't think he is going to win, so I'm going with Jinder Mahal. All right. After that nice little rant, Kuda, who do you have for this match?
You do know why they don't have AJ wrestle on SmackDown recently, right?
Yeah, pretty much because they don't want. WWE doesn't want the crowd to leave during 205 Live, so they have them wrestle in the dark match after 205 Live.
Jesus Christ. But anyway, yeah, this is like, you can't Jinder the Hinder, but man, this is probably one of the worst WWE title reigns of all time.
Yeah, it's coming from a Jinder Mahal fan.
I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but go look online the crowds for SmackDown as of late. Like, literally one half of the crowd is missing. Like, they're gone. And WWE does a good job of hiding that fact. And Justin's right. India does not care about Jinder Mahal. I'm pretty sure that India's WWE's network subscriptions have gone down since Mahal's been champion. I don't know why they keep trying to carry it to India. Like, it's not going to be that much of a difference. I'm pretty sure California has a higher economy than India to begin with. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why WWE's trying really hard to like focus on one country's fandom or per se, but their first match was not good. Mahal and Nakamura. I don't expect them to get any better. This is still continuing Nakamura's underwhelming run on the main roster. It's not his fault. Basically, blame Brian for that. I'm looking at you, Road Dogg.
Whoa.
Road Dogg is the complete reason for SmackDown's downfall right now. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, take it easy there, man. He didn't do nothing to you.
Fuck Road Dogg, man. Anyway, I want to say Nakamura's gonna win this, but you know, Starrcade's coming up, and they already basically spoiled it that Mahal's still gonna be champion by then. So I'm gonna say Jinder Mahal's gonna retain this one. I just don't. Like, I can already tell how the outcome's going to be for this match. The Bollywood Boys are going to interfere again, and then Mahal's going to hit his finisher. The Bollywood
You're
boys.
gonna do the same thing again. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, the Bollywood boys. Oh, okay. Well, as you Americans will say, Singh brothers.
No, I call them by their real name, the Bollywood boys.
Oh, not their slave names.
Okay, but no, literally, go look at all Mahal's pay-per-view matches. They literally end all the same. It's the Singh brothers interfering on Mahal's behalf, and he hits the finisher. The only match that didn't end that way was Battleground, the Punjabi prison match. When for no reason at all, the Great Khali decides to come and help Mahal, and we still have no explanation why. The Great Khali has yet to explain why he interfered on Mahal's behalf. That's still one of the greatest mysteries, still needed to be answered.
It was gonna set up Great Khali and Rainier for SummerSlam too, but thank God that didn't happen.
Thank God.
Shit, man.
Jesus Christ.
All right, well, so you're going with Mahal, Ross. Who do you got in this great match?
I know, right? You know what? I'm gonna be optimistic again. I'm gonna pick Nakamura, but I don't think he's gonna hold the belt that long. I think he's gonna have like a 1-month title reign, and then they're just gonna give it back to Mahal because I don't think that that tour of India is until like December. So at Survivor Series they can just give the belt right back to Mahal, and then Mahal can hold it, I guess, till WrestleMania. Oh no.
Oh God, man. Like, who is he gonna face up against WrestleMania? AJ Styles? Can you imagine?
That's the only one. That's the only guy.
AJ Styles versus. Fuck me, Jillian. Fuck this. Fuck.
It's not gonna be Sami Zayn.
Fuck,
Not gonna
man.
be Steve McMahon. Like, you know.
I'm done talking about it. I'm done.
Bobby Roode's gonna be a face and beat Jinder Mahal.
I'm done. I'm finished. And fuck. Yeah. Demonetize this video, YouTube. You know what? And a little bit off topic. You know, fuck YouTube. Okay. Fuck YouTube. Fuck you know, the way that you rank my videos on YouTube. Fuck you demonetizing. Fuck you censoring everybody on YouTube. Fuck you for basically making my Call of Duty videos unwatchable now. Or my videos on my channel unwatchable now because they're not advertiser friendly. Well, you want to know something that's not advertiser friendly here on YouTube? I'm going to pull my dick out right now. That's what I'm about to do.
No.
Huh? There you go, motherfucker.
Please don't.
There you go.
Please don't.
Huh?
Please don't. Please don't.
Motherfucker.
I'm watching the stream right now. I hope you did not do that.
Tell me what he's doing.
It's
No.
still our faces.
Well, okay. Well, I actually did it, but it wasn't on camera, so I did pull my dick out. You want to see my dick? You want to see my dick? You want to see my dick? I'm Sean's View. I'm the brash. I'm the trash. You eat ass. Most delicate, the most prolific.
Easy does it.
CM Punk's coming out to the WWE in 2019. So anyway, enough of Sean's View Entertainment. You remember when he actually, I remember the day when he pulled his dick out. I remember the day he put that video up on YouTube and we were all like, what the fuck is this? Was that like in 2011? When he did
That was a while ago.
Was that like in the summer of 2011, like the for like SummerSlam or some shit? Was it like around that same time, the weekend of 2011 for SummerSlam, where all that crazy shit happened?
I feel like it was.
I felt that was another weekend.
All
I
right.
feel like it was like 2013.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same weekend because a lot of shit happened.
Yeah, including speaking of, Liv Morgan, you know, is obviously friends with Chick Kick, right? You know that, of course. Obviously, they're friends with Chick Kick. Chick Kick was on Liv Morgan's Instagram, and she was buying herself some nuts. And you just think about it. She was buying herself some nuts. And she was having sex on, basically having sex on camera with MJ. Well, not with MJ, but MJ saw it. And she was fucking Tyler. Lovely. Oh, lovely.
Way to air her dirty laundry.
Oh, well, fuck it. She should have nutted. Not my fault.
Oh. Oh.
Ain't my. Ooh. Anyway, back to Hell in a Cell. All right, next match for the women's championship. We got Charlotte Flair, the returning Charlotte Flair versus Natalya. This match came to be with Charlotte. Came back and did a promo for her, you know, when she first came back to SmackDown after taking care of her father, Nature Boy Ric Flair. Natalya came out and said some very disrespectful things about Ric Flair. And this match came to be due to Charlotte winning a Fatal 4-Way. Oh god, another Fatal 4-Way women's match. Remember I was talking about this in the last time we did this stream. Oh, we're gonna have at least 3 more, over and under 3 more. That's one. We got, oh! Excuse me, NXT TakeOver. NXT War Games. That's gonna be 2. We need 1 more Fatal 4-Way to prove my fucking point. 1 more Fatal 4-Way. Please make it happen, WWE. 1 more Fatal 4-Way for a women's match, and you can make my point. This will be the year of the Fatal 4-Ways for women's wrestling. But anyway, being as it may though, you got Natalya versus Charlotte, and Charlotte won a Fatal 4-Way, making herself the #1 contender. And, yeah. So we have this match here. I think that Natalya's gonna win. I just don't see WWE putting the title on Charlotte like that. She is gonna win the title before the end of the year. I just don't think it's gonna be right now, in my personal opinion. So, I am gonna go with Natalya. This should be, and remind you, this should be a pretty damn good women's match. I don't think a lot of people are actually, you know, knowing about what they did at the first, I believe it was at the first TakeOver show for the NXT Women's Championship.
It was the second.
The first and second. Well, either way.
Paige and Emma was the first one, but yeah.
Well, either way, one of the first takeovers. One of the first takeovers. They put on a pretty damn good match. Is it gonna be that level? No, but if we get anything close to that, it's gonna be a pretty damn good match. So, but I am gonna go with Natalya to pick up the victory here. Ross, who do you got in this match? Natalya versus Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
This was another match that I was kind of torn on because on one hand, Natalya just won the belt at SummerSlam, but on the other hand, I think WWE really wants to get that belt on Charlotte. So it's just like, this could be another match where they just go with a DQ. I think at least one of these matches is gonna have a DQ. I don't know which one it's gonna be. One match on this card will have a DQ. I just feel it. It won't be the 2 top matches for sure. But I'm gonna pick Charlotte. And I don't think Carmella's gonna cash in. I've heard some people say that Charlotte wins and then Carmella cashes in. I don't think Carmella's gonna cash in yet. I think it's coming pretty soon. You know, maybe before the end of the year. But I don't think they're gonna do it just yet. I'm gonna pick Charlotte to win the belt here. Charlotte,
okay. So that's a, you know, like I said, this is more of a 50-50 thing, but I'm gonna stay with Natalya for now. But anyway, Kuda, who you got in this match, Natalya or Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship?
Fun fact for everybody out there, this Sunday, or actually tonight, congratulations goes out to Natalya, who's going to pass Trish Stratus for most pay-per-view matches in WWE history.
Who?
Natalya.
No, who?
Trish Stratus.
I don't know who the hell that is.
I was pretty surprised that I heard that. I didn't know Natalya was on that many pay-per-view matches, but I have her beating Charlotte in this match. I feel like Natalya has paid her dues to the company, and she deserves a lengthy title reign. Charlotte, she'll eventually get her crack at the title, but for now, just let Natty have her shine at it. I mean, she's got to have something, because 2 paws isn't going to cut her dues for her time in WWE.
All right, so it looks like here that we got Natalya for me, Natalya for Kuda, and Charlotte for Ross.
Ross is just like going guess.
One thing will be 100% correct. One of us will be right.
Yeah.
So I mean, that I can say is a fact. One of us will be right. All right, so here we go into our two, in my opinion, our two main events, and these are going to be our Hell in a Cell matches. Now, I will say this, that both of these matches in Hell in a Cell actually, to me, actually deserves to be in Hell in a Cell. I think they actually have both have had enough build to be involved in Hell in a Cell. That's just my opinion. But we're going to be talking about the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship first of the New Day. Big E and Kofi Kingston, because Xavier Woods is injured, so he's not going to be in the match, versus the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. These guys have had fantastic matches, including Battleground, including SummerSlam. They have been putting on great matches. Some of the best.
The Las Vegas Street Fight.
Las Vegas Street Fight, of course. Las Vegas Street Fight. They've been playing some of the best tag team matches in recent memory. Series of tag team matches. And I think this is going to be the best. This could be in potential of match of the year candidate. This could be a potential match of the year candidate. You're going to see a lot of spots. We're going to see table spots. They may pull out a ladder. We may even see them go on top of the cell. I don't know. We may see that. I don't know. But this is going to be in very first ever, and another thing too, very first ever tag team Hell in a Cell match. No, actually it's not, I don't think. No, it's not. No, it's not. I think they had one on Raw. Like the second or third ever Hell in a Cell match with the...
Didn't 09 DX and Legacy have a Hell in a Cell
match? Yeah, I forgot about that shit.
I don't know if you count the handicap.
Well, the first ever for the tag team titles. I know that's for a fact.
Okay, yeah.
I know that's for a fact. First ever for the tag team titles. But I think the first one ever was Austin and Undertaker versus Kane and Mankind randomly on Raw.
Yep.
That's why I believe. But anyway, being as it may, I'm torn. I'm torn on this match. I believe this is to end the feud. I mean, this has to end the feud. I actually don't want to see this feud end. I mean, this is one of those. It's kind of like when Kofi Kingston and Dolph Ziggler always had matches like every other week, and I just always wanted to see it because they were putting on good matches. It's like one of those things for me right now. But I'm gonna go with the New Day. And this feud's gonna end now. Who's the New Day gonna face off against next? Who fucking knows? Who knows at this point? I don't fucking know, but. But being as it may, I'm gonna go with the New Day to win this match, and it should be a hell, no pun intended, of a match. All right, Kudo, who you have for this match? New Day and the Usos for the tag team titles.
Gosh, I don't want this feud to end. I mean, these matches that they had on pay-per-view, they're basically the highlight of the entire show. Basically, this match was the best match on Money in the Bank. It was the best match on Battleground. It was one of the bright spots on the SummerSlam card. I mean, basically, this is a feud that you can't complain about because they keep continuing to put on good matches. And there's rumors that this match could open up the pay-per-view. I hope that doesn't happen because it's going to set the bar for the entire pay-per-view, and I don't think that the following matches will continue pursuing that. So I'm hoping that it's at least in the middle of the show, not opening, because you're gonna take the crowd entirely out for the rest of the show. When I already know these two are gonna set the bar. Like, you got Kofi Kingston in this match. Kofi Kingston always goes all out for matches like this. You've seen him perform in the Royal Rumble. I fully expect Kofi to take a high spot in this match. Probably climb up like doing some monkey bar shit from the top of the cell and like do an elbow drop on top of the Usos, or the Usos just flying around the cage. I don't know what to expect from this match, but all I know is that I'm going to enjoy it. This has match of the year candidate written all over it. I really don't know who's going to win this match. I'll be happy for either outcome because I've turned into a big fan of the Usos ever since the heel turn. I've always been a fan of the New Day. So for this match, I'm thinking that they'll probably want to stay high on the New Day, so I'll stay with them to stick on this. But I just can't wait for this match, and no matter what the outcome is, I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it.
So you're telling me that you don't want this match to begin the show scheduled for one fall?
No, I don't want to begin the show.
Okay. I want to.
Because you already know what's gonna happen. Like the same thing happened at SummerSlam. Like this match was a pre-show, but they just blew the lights out with that match, and the crowd was bored for the rest of the night because it just set the bar for the entire show. And the same thing happened for Money in the Bank. Like they keep doing this. They keep putting on good matches that the flawed matches can follow into. They just can't top it.
Okay, well, it's gonna be scheduled for one fall, so that's good. Ross, who do you have for this match here? Tag team title match between the Usos and the New Day.
I think the deciding factor that played me picking the winner of the match was just based on what tag teams are currently in the division, and I don't think the Authors of Pain are getting called up yet. So gotta pick Usos.
Well, yeah, especially since they're gonna be at NXT War Games, so.
Yeah, so I'm picking Usos because I can easily see them going on to face Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, or they could face Fashion Police. They could do that too if they don't feel like Shelton Benjamin and Gable have enough momentum yet. So those are two possibilities. Like, the New Day, they don't have anybody else. Like, unless the Clones are back from injury. You forgot about the Clones. Yeah, I know you forgot about the Clones. The Clones. One of them got injured, so that's why they haven't been around in a while.
Really? That's why they're not on TV?
Yeah, I forget who got injured, but yeah.
Oh no, Primo's injured. We can't continue the show. We need the Clones.
And the Ascension aren't getting a feud with the New Day. I mean, or they could bring back Harper and Rowan, but like the New Day don't have anybody else to face.
Yeah.
So
Gable and Benjamin.
Gable and Benjamin against the New Day?
Yeah.
You can always turn the New Day heel again. You never know.
Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah.
That can happen. I mean, I don't see it happening anytime soon, but I can see it happening.
I mean, like they have that possibility of being face or heel because they get over either way.
Wow. Well, so Ross, you got the Usos. You got the Usos. Got the Usos. So I have the New Day, and Kuda has the New Day. And, yeah, the reason why I am going with the New Day is because I think that one face team is going to win, and I think a heel is going to win the other Hell in a Cell match, and I kind of gave away my prediction, but our main event, and we know is going to close the show, this feud between Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens has gotten very, 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 very personal. And, a lot of people are excited for this match because A, Hell in a Cell, B, Shane McMahon. What is the big spot that's going to happen? Now, here's my thing. Here's the kicker. It's a false count anywhere Hell in a Cell match. Why, WWE, are you spoiling the fact that it's a false count anywhere match? Now that tells me that they are definitely getting out of the cage. Now you took away the mystique of it. Now you know they're gonna get out of the cage because it's a false count anywhere match. Why are you gonna make a false count anywhere match? A false count anywhere Hell in a Cell match.
Shane McMahon is going to do an elbow drop from the scaffold of the Little Caesars Arena. Confirmed.
Well, you know what? If the arena was open, I can, and I said this from WrestleMania last year, or this past year rather, that he was gonna come in by parachute and do a diving elbow to AJ Styles. Oh, that would be amazing, but whatever.
Like you're talking about this right now, watching Shane McMahon's elbow drop from WrestleMania 32, I still can't get that image out of my head.
Imagine watching that in person. Like, seeing him just jump off.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were there in person. What was the reaction from the crowd when he did that?
Everyone went bananas, like, unbelievable.
I remember watching that live, I was like, he's dead. He's gotta be dead.
Yeah, like, and because of my point of view, like, I thought he's dead, or I thought he was out of it. Like I didn't see that there was a cushion, like I couldn't see that.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's willing to do this again, like, how much does this guy have to do for the company?
I mean, he's a crazy son of a bitch, that's all I can really say, but this match here is going to be brutal. There's going to be a lot of spots. There's going to be a lot of creativity between Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon, I can very so it's going to be a very entertaining match. And I'm going to go with Kevin Owens. This is the only way to see this. And here's the thing, for the long run, I'm seeing this is going to get Shane McMahon off TV to bring back Triple H. And I don't know if we're going to see Kevin Owens still on SmackDown, or maybe he gets traded to Raw. I don't know. But all I know is Kevin Owens, Triple H, they're going to have some type of interaction with each other. And that is going to be your next WrestleMania, next WrestleMania match for Triple H. His student, the guy they created, quote unquote, Kevin Owens versus the teacher, the creator, Triple H. And this is gonna make Kevin Owens huge. Yeah, he's already a star. He's already a big star now, but this is going to make him one of the top 5, I will say, in the WWE. Right now, you probably say he's top 10, roughly around there, but this will make him a consistent top 5 guy every single year in the WWE. A lot of people are saying as well that Sami Zayn can have some type of interaction in this match. Will Sami Zayn turn heel and help Kevin Owens become the man to beat Shane McMahon in Hell in a Cell? I don't know. I'm just throwing spaghetti at the wall and see if it sticks. Guys, you hear it here. Shane McMahon can also get screwed by Sami Zayn as well. I'm just saying. But Kuda, since you're a little vocal right now, who do you have it here in this match here for this main event? Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, Hell in his Head.
Well, it's already clear. It's facts that Shane McMahon is immortal. I mean, this guy, he was in a helicopter crash this summer. He swam to shore. And he asked them, when's the next helicopter coming? I got a soccer game to me. My son's in it. He's clearly immortal. So, if I do not see Shane McMahon getting pop-up powerbomb through the cell, I'm going to be thoroughly disappointed.
Wow.
But once again, it's Shane McMahon. He always does crazy shit for his dad, and I fully expect for crazy high spots to happen. And it's Kevin Owens. He's the most creative motherfucker in the WWE right now when it comes to matches like this. Like, everyone... Like, I don't know if you guys forgot, but, Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, their Hell in a Cell last year was pretty underrated. That was a good match for those who forgot about it.
Yeah, that wasn't bad, yeah.
If you give Kevin Owens opportunities like this in special matches like this, he will perform. I mean, he's called Mr. Ladder Match for a reason. So... this match has a big fight feel to it. Obviously, I'm not going to expect, like, technical wrestling for all of you grapplers out there. I expect a fight, and I want a fight from this match. And, obviously, Kevin Owens will win this match, because why do you need to put Shane McMahon over under any circumstances in today's day and age? Why? There's no reason for Shane McMahon
McMahon, damn it!
There's no reason for Shane McMahon to win any matches, period. I mean, I don't even remember the last time Shane McMahon won a match on pay-per-view. If we're being honest right now.
Survivor Series last year.
Like, not a tag team like him.
Yeah,
Oh, you asked the question, so I answer it. Oh, fuck you, Kuda.
Because you literally can't remember the last time you won a one-on-one match on pay-per-view. And it's Survivor Series.
Oh, yeah, I know. WrestleMania 17. There you go.
Did he ever beat Kane?
WrestleMania 17.
WrestleMania 17?
He'd have beaten Kane at least once on pay-per-view. No,
I don't think he's beaten Kane at all on pay-per-view.
He never beat Kane?
Oh, yeah, he did beat Kane. Go to hell, you son of a bitch. He pushed him into the fire.
That was on pay-per-view?
No, it wasn't. It was on Raw. That's the best I got.
Let me look this up.
Yeah, Survivor Series can't count because he got eliminated from that match.
Well, his team won. He won.
It's like a moral victory, if anything.
But he won.
He got eliminated.
So you're telling me that so you're telling me that Brandon Rush, who was on Golden State, who's really not anybody, he won a title. He won, right? He's NBA champion. Darko Milicic, Kuda. When he won with the Pistons.
So I'm guessing that Dante Jones.
He's the NBA champion.
Wow.
Yeah, he's the NBA. Yeah, well, he's definitely NBA champion, Dante Jones.
No, like I don't count that.
No.
I want.
They only had Kane beat Shane both times in those pay-per-view, Unforgiven and Survivor Series. Huh. Yeah, maybe it was WrestleMania 17. I can't think of
Jesus Christ.
he came back when he was wrestling like around 08, 09, like he lost to Orton. You know, like shit, like.
Yeah, like it's clear that Kevin Owens is gonna win just for Shane's history of never winning on pay-per-view.
Well, he doesn't win.
He's a McMahon, damn it.
But hopefully this match delivers because goddamn, this is the only bright spot for SmackDown right now. That and the Usos and New Day. Those are the only two good things going on for SmackDown right now.
Oh wait, not Shinsuke Nakamura and Jinder Mahal? No.
Fuck no.
Oh. All right. Well, Sakuda, you got Kevin Owens. You're saying?
Yes.
All right. So Ross, who you have in our main event?
I'm picking Kevin Owens because I feel like he needs it more, but I have a gut feeling about Shane to win this one.
Wait a second. He hasn't won since WrestleMania 17. What? We just went through this.
Wait a minute, Ross. The numbers do not lie.
It
The numbers do
does
not lie.
I don't know why.
Ross. WrestleMania 17.
I know. And McMahon's never win matches.
The numbers don't lie, Ross. This literally tossing you the alley right now.
I'm going safe though. I'm picking Owens.
Okay.
Okay, I thought you were about to flip your pick for a second.
The numbers don't lie. It's just like, man.
I want to meet somebody that's actually rooting for Shane in this match. That's very interesting. Anybody that picks Shane McMahon for any match, I want to meet them.
God bless his heart. All right. Well.
Like Shane is the complete opposite of Triple H. Well, maybe not as of late.
All right. Well, so I guess we're all going with Kevin Owens for his match, and yeah. So that wraps up our pay-per-view predictions for Hell in a Cell 2017 live from Detroit, Michigan, and the Little Caesars Arena on pay-per-view and the WWE Network. Final thoughts about Hell in a Cell, guys. I mean, are y'all really excited for the pay-per-view? Do you think it's actually gonna end up being a good pay-per-view, or do you think it's just gonna be a couple good matches? Because I'm just gonna say I just think it's just gonna be a couple good matches, and that's about it.
I hope it is. I'm expecting Natalia and Charlotte to deliver. Like, I feel like anytime they get in the ring, like they've been posting on social media all weekends, saying like, oh, how each of their matches are significant. So hopefully something special happens during their match. Obviously, we're looking forward to the Hell in a Cell matches. I'm just hoping that AJ and Baron proves me wrong on being a good match. I'm not expecting much from Jinder and Shinsuke. My standards are really low on that match. If it turns out to be a decent match, then I'll be satisfied. Other than that, I'm very excited for this pay-per-view. Hopefully it turns out well because No Mercy disappointed me. I mean, we already know how it turned out for that pay-per-view. It started off really great, and then just Roman and Brock going over in those matches, that was a big piss-off. So hopefully they just get things right for this pay-per-view. Literally, everything looks good on paper. They just gotta execute.
All right. What about you, Ross? What are your final thoughts about the show going into No Mercy, into Hell in a Cell tonight?
I'm excited. Yeah, I haven't been excited for a WWE pay-per-view probably since Mania. So
Wow, it's been that long.
yeah, and No Mercy was really just one match. For me,
You
but, like,
not even Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah, I kinda, but it was more.
I mean, at least Money in the Bank, because like even though that turned out to be a shit show,
I was
we were
pumped.
pretty
I was pumped for Great Balls of Fire, mostly because of Joe and Lesnar.
It was really just that one match. Like I really wasn't excited for the whole show. I was just excited to see that match.
I didn't really think Great Balls of Fire was something to get pumped over. It's just really Joe and Lesnar that got everybody excited.
Well, no, yeah, well, I was excited for the whole thing. Goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire. No. That's the worst pay-per-view name of all time. Period.
But I think both Hell in a Cell matches should deliver, and then I'm expecting something on the undercard to be pretty good. You know.
Hype bitches and Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah. So I'm expecting a good show. I'm not gonna say great. I'm expecting a good show. So if it's anything above that,
And my prediction is gonna be a 4 out of 10. I hope I'm wrong.
Take that.
I hope I'm wrong, but it's just WWE just been so underwhelming this year. This has been so
really
underwhelming
has.
this year.
Here's my hot take: New Day and Usos is going to be match of the year quality, and Dave Meltzer will probably give it a 3 out of 5 stars.
Oh well, yeah. Like he gave fucking Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne only 4 stars. Like what you smoking? Like he only gave the Authors of Pain and DIY 4 stars as well. I'm like, what the fuck are you smoking, Meltzer?
You better calm down before the ROH bots come over and tell us which wrestling promotions to watch other than
Then they
WWE.
can suck my fucking dick. So
I'm sorry, it was funny like how they started attacking Ross, and one of the things they recommended he watch is Being the Elite.
well, I watch Being an Elite, but it doesn't mean I'm a ROH. But I just like funny. I just like funny shit.
Like they put it in the category of like wrestling promotions to watch.
they recommend me also to watch like Revolution Pro and Progress and all this stuff. I'm like,
And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, it's just like, first of all, guys, Ross has a job. Like, this is a lot you're asking him to put into his
as a
spare
job,
time.
I watch sports. Like I do also like wrestling shows aren't like 30 minutes. You know.
Like, this is like basically the same category as like binge watching on Netflix. You're asking for him to do a lot.
Yeah, and then TV shows too. Like how do you fit the time to watch that much wrestling?
Jesus Christ, wrestling fans need to take it easy with this.
Yep. All right. Well, that is our podcast, Game Over Podcast this week, episode 21. Again, guys, sorry for the lack of wrestling content here. I mean, when you're working from 3 to 12, I mean, what the fuck do you expect me to do? I'm not gonna come and watch fucking 3 hours of Monday Night Raw. Are you kidding me? You expect me to stay up to 3:30 a.m. to watch a fucking shitty show like that and then review it? No.
You fall asleep.
No. Yeah. I'm usually asleep by 1 o'clock. I'm usually in bed by 1 o'clock because I'm so drained from my job. But anyway, guys, that is it. Review will be up tomorrow. I'll be doing a review live here on YouTube as well. And before we say goodbye, where can the great people find you, Kuda?
You can find me on Twitter at kudatrauma.com. My podcast is coming soon. Don't forget to check it out. It'll be available on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts, The Kuda Trauma Show. Stay tuned.
And what about you, Ross?
You can find me on YouTube and Twitter at goldstandard000.
And of course, guys, you know what to do with me here. Go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like my Facebook page where both links are down below. Tell your friends and family come and join the JD Venom Nation here on YouTube. And tomorrow night, again, the live review will be up right after WWE Hell in a Cell full pay-per-view predictions. Come out, have a good time with me as I do that. But guys, that's it. Please rate, please subscribe, please drop a comment, and I will see you guys later. You guys have a great great night. Enjoy Hell in a Cell. Peace out. This pay-per-view is gonna suck cock.